Hey everyone, it's Liam with another tutorial for The Witcher 3, and in this one I'm going to take a look at the world map and show you a little bit about it and how you use it. So if we just come right out, so to access it on the Xbox, it's the little liney mini button just to the right of your main X controller in the middle of the control pad, and then your world map is here, so we hit A to open the menu. And I'm level 52, so I've been all over the place. I'm currently in, where the heck am I, Velen, I think. So we just zoom out a bit. So you zoom in and out using the right stick on your control pad. So push up and you'll zoom in, push down and you'll zoom out. And then your other control stick you can use to pan around the map. And you can see on the map lots of different things, and you've got a filter option, which if you use your D-pad and you flick between them, the right and left, you can see down the bottom left it's changing between merchants and craftsmen, buffs, all, so I can have everything on there, general, quests. So it's a way of filtering what's on here, because if we put all on, you can see there's a heck of a lot of information on here. Now when you start out in the game, you won't see much on your map because you've not investigated anywhere, and ones that you're not sure on are question marks, and as you run around the game you can go to these and there'll be different things. So they're typically camps of bandits, or they could be guarded treasure, or they could be locations, or all kinds of weird and wonderful things. Just before we get into those though, I just want to show you one other thing, which is we're in a region here, and if I hit Y, we go to the world map, and here it shows you the different areas. So like I say, I'm level 52, so I've been to most of the key areas, and you start off here in White Orchard, and you can go into this area if you want, so you can open up the map, and we can zoom out a bit, and there's White Orchard. So you can see it's a pretty simple area, and I've hit most of these things here, so you can see places of power, bandit camps, the various towns, guarded treasure, etc. And when they're grey, that means I've done that quest. It's just where they were, or not that quest, that little question mark, I've destroyed it. I think, yeah, if you go through your filters, it'll show you what you've done on there. And if we come back out to the world map, the other thing I wanted to point out here is the world map will show you what level you're recommended to be in that area. So White Orchard is the beginner area. We've then got Velen, which is where you then go when you're level 5. I'm trying to think where you go then. Novigrad, yeah, level 10. And then you've got, thinking about it, Skellige, level 16. Kaer Morhen, level 19. And then Tucson is level 35. If we go back to where I am at the minute, so this little yellow marker is where I am. So I'll just go in here, or rather where my current quest location is. And I'm in here, so there's me, just in the middle of nowhere. And what I wanted to talk to you quickly about is signposts are one of the best things about the game to travel quickly, because if I zoom out here, you can see this is pretty huge. Velen, there's all sorts of stuff, and you can see I've still got loads of stuff I can discover in here that I haven't touched. But one of the most useful things to find are these signposts that you'll see dotted around, and as you move around the map, you'll find more of these. So what we'll do, we'll quickly just travel to one. Actually, while I'm there, let's just help myself figure out where on earth one of these is. So you can add a custom marker by hitting X anywhere on the map, and if we come back out, I'll just go and find Roach. He's around here. There he is. That's highlighted by the green. If you look at the top right, there's a green arrow. The yellow arrow is my current quest, which I'm going to ignore because I want to show you a travel marker. So we'll just belt Roach along here. You can see the weather's beautiful. It's raining and miserable. Velen's quite a dark, inhospitable place. It's not the prettiest of places. Sometimes it's a little bit nicer than this, but it is quite yucky. So you can see there was my marker that then disappeared as I ran past it, if you saw the top right. And then there is a signpost. So if I unmount. And the cool thing with the signposts is they are a way of fast traveling once you've discovered a couple of them. So you can click on it and then you can fast travel to anywhere. But you need to activate it, you need to click on this sign before you, and then it will take you to the map. And then from here you can go to any other signpost, whether it's in this region, or let's go crazy and go somewhere else. I'll show you Tucson, which is really pretty. It's my favourite zone actually, because I just really like how nice the grounds are. So it's a bit of a spoiler. If you're early on in the game, you may not want to see some of this, but I'll just going to show you a little bit about it, just to show you that you can fast travel between any of the main zones once you've discovered that zone, of course. And that's going to take a little while to load. I'm going to get there in just a minute. And then you just pick another signpost, and then you will travel to there, which is what we've done there. And if you're going from zone to zone, it'll take a little bit longer to load because it's got to load up all the area. We're nearly there. Come on, come on, come on. I suppose I could cut this, but I know I'm just going to keep talking. Another nice thing when you're traveling, you see you get lots of tips. They're worth reading. Some of them are quite useful, so you can see it's quite a clever little thing. But look at how pretty Tucson is in comparison to Velen. It's like this is in the Blood and Wine expansion, and now my quest is warning me that I should be in another zone, so I could go back to my fast travel option here. So you just got to remember, you got to walk up to it, hit the A, then you'll get into your map and fast travel. So we go to the whale map, which is Y, and then I can go back to Novigrad and then just go wherever I want here. So it would make more sense to go to where my next quest is, which is here in Oxenfurt. So I will just go there and it will travel back to there. And that in a nutshell is the whale map. It's not too scary. There's a lot of information on there, and you often flicking in and out of that a lot. But hopefully that was useful just to give you some idea of how it works. Thanks very much for watching.